before we go any further, I see where your head is at. Okay, first off, take this down. Take that down. Take that down. And remember, remember where you coming from. Remember where you're starting. Okay. First off, you have to understand one important thing. You have no data, no statistic. You have done no market research into that target audience. You have none. None. Nothing. Okay. Now you want to get into trying to spot trends, trying to create something in an arena where there's nobody at. You're starting from scratch. I'm telling you now. You got to do a lot of research. Okay, just because one, particular item sells well, that doesn't necessarily mean you can come in and try to corner a market. That's a market that constantly changes every so often, and it's changing as it changed. It changed and it's changing. All right. So, coming in behind something that you view was a disruption, that's the wrong way to look at it. That's mistake number one. Okay, that's mistake number one. Next thing you want to do. See, this is all just gathering data. There is nothing in there that says there's a for sure idea, a plan for a business model. There's nothing in there that says that you can go in and put something together and make a viable business. I'm telling you right now. What I can tell you is, if you have vision to see where it's at, over time, you will be able to try and formulate something to put together. So, let's go back and see what's already been done. Fashion, they're doing it. Music, television, products. That's already there. Okay, advice, motivational speaking, advice, church. That's already. That's already there. How successful was that? What you feel me? So you're looking for a trend. You're trying to see if there is enough meat on the bones to seize opportunity in this vast sea of flavor. And this is a tough market. This is a tough market. It's a tough market. So what are you looking to do? That's the first thing you want to find out. You got a service or a product. Okay. You starting grassroots, or you gonna try and get you're gonna try to top bill. You're gonna top billing. You're gonna try and create something, take something that's already in there and rebrand it to do something. See, So it's a lot of things you gotta think about. A lot of things you gotta think about before you try to tackle that target, that audience. It's not an easy audience because they're moving in a direction already. Anything that gets in the way of that, it's just gonna blow up in your hands. You're not gonna be able to get nothing done. See, so that's the thing you need to look at, and you got to try to figure out, okay, if it's going that way, this way, which way can I move with it? You don't want to pull it back. You don't want to jump too far ahead of it to where whatever it is you're trying to bring to that market is they don't get it, or they're not gonna support it. You know what I'm saying? They already got their own thing going on up in there. So it's like, what can you do? What would you do? Now, what I've done. See, now you have to look at that. Okay, what did he do? Well, this is what he said he did. He re-identified. He rebranded that market. He rebranded it. He turned it in a direction where they all can face the same direction, even though their tastes and interests are different. He's put pillars and answered questions to a lot of topics that they want to talk about that nobody wanted to be straight up about and answer with some scientific proof. He said he put pillars in this target audience, in this market, so they could see clear representations of themselves in their community, in their market, in their target market. He dropped pillars with proof that they can gravitate towards if need be when inspiration, identity crisis may come about. The market shift, it might get rocked. That market might get rocked, which will send sales or dry up money. They hold on to the money. The uncertainty in the market. Just in case there's some uncertainty in the market, put pillars in there. Okay, so what's up with the pillars? Okay, pillars. Rebranded it. Hit it with redirect. Got them facing in the same direction with a clear identification of their representation. He clarified their identity. How did he do that? He rebranded it. He went in and rebranded it, so they don't have to. So it's not like a newspaper, black and white. He put a little more color on it. He superimposed, put some Photoshop on it, and put some color in it. So he rebranded it. Okay, see, that's what you want to pay attention to. See, now, this is where the hard part comes in. Everything around you, everything you've been taught since you got into this game, and this media part of it. Remember, you don't have no marketing and advertising background. You don't have no statistic gathering, no surveying, no going out, no gathering information, no research. You don't have no experience in that. None. except for what you see a trend may be that come up on TV and music videos or whatnot. Now you want to go into this arena with no background and none of that. Okay, so now I'll just take you 15 to 20 years back. Remember what I said last night.